Okay.
Right along this back wall here would be perfect.
Do you want to do it there, or like this way? You mean like long way this way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how do we want to set it up? Do we want the turbine at this end?
I was thinking the alternator at this end.
Okay, because the steam's right above this, but I mean we can pipe it to wherever, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh,
So,
well,
okay,
I can rotate it.
no, it's fine because the switch is on the front. So, yeah, we'll put it over here. Okay. So I'll do the turbine here, and you do the alternator here at the end.
Yeah.
And you want it? You want me to get it as close to this wall as I can?
I figure.
Let me look.
A two-person space.
2-block space.
Yeah. So here, take a look. Right. Take a look at hold mine.
All right, hold on. This is where mine ends. Like I'm standing in the last block.
Hand me yours. Okay, I can see where they both are.
Oh, can you? Okay, cool. So is that good?
So if we do like this, yeah. So this position here, it goes to there, and
so first block where I'm standing.
This, so we'll have. So thinking like so. Here you go.
Oh, is it already set?
Pick them up.
So 2 on that end, 5 on this end. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because that way, if we want to put like batteries, because right here, I think is where the power is going to come out.
Yeah, so it's like this block of 5, this space of 5. We could put a couple of high voltage capacity thing right there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then fence it off so we don't kill each other. All right, I'm ready to go.
Let me give you back your thing. So I'll build mine, you build yours.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. 29.
Right. Yep. 29. Ready to go?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we have it. So I have the pattern placed down here. Another thing I love about this mod: projectors.
Yeah, that I know. That I know is new.
And it's fantastic. So you got yours.
The only thing that I think would, and this is just pure unadulterated business,
back here,
is if they like some of the mods like Immersive Tech, how they have that wand that you whoop, that's the wrong place. How you have that wand that basically builds it for you.
Oh yeah, if you had it in all the stuff in your inventory where all the check marks are bought.
This is backwards. This is backwards.
It's backwards?
Yep.
Okay, well you just swap these 3 with that one 3 over there.
Oh, that's true. But I gotta reposition it though.
Just the 3.
No. I gotta reposition the whole projector because it's showing me.
Oh, right.
That way. So, okay. How do I do that?
Carefully.
Turn it around and maybe go this way. I don't know. It's trying to put it on top of what I've already built. All right, let me just vein mine this stuff up real quick.
You can break one. If you need a
pit, it's trying to put it on top.
Oh.
Of what I've already built, as if it's the floor. So I have to do it this way.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so now.
There.
Now here's the funny part. I actually have to move it a block over because there's actually has to be a gap for the block that connects right here.
Oh, okay.
There's actually
I can shift this down one.
Yeah. Would you rather do that?
Yeah, I'll shift it down one. That's fine.
Okay.
So people seem to be responding pretty well to the whole real talk thing.
The funny part is we asked them in the last episode to tell us what they think, which is awesome. Yeah. Here's the bad problem. I've been so busy all day that I have not been able to read comments today, and that video came out today.
Yeah. I got one that came in, and it's like, if you can, please talk about overconsumption of luxuries, however you want to interpret that. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I absolutely hate overconsumption of luxuries because, gosh darn it, these gold jewelry just keep getting stuck in my teeth.
Oh, isn't that the worst?
It's absolutely horrible, and it's like, how am I gonna do that when I obviously have an entire plate full of delicious one. Oh, I accidentally put mine one block further away. Ah, well, I'm sorry. We'll have it for piping or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna figure this
I
out.
have a plate full of delicious, silver bullion and rare and gems and minerals, but I can't eat them because I have a necklace in my teeth. It's just awful. It's horrible.
How do I turn this damn thing around?
Middle mouse click.
There, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
I built this thing wrong like 3 times. Okay, that should be right. Yes. Okay.
And shabam.
And of course, Snoop's done, and I'm starting for the 3rd time. Overconsumption of luxuries.
Yeah.
It's capitalism, man. It's America.
Yeah, and I know I still find it funny that the belief that diamonds are super rare and super expensive still persists.
Yeah.
Because they're not. They're cheap and they're easy to find, and easy to make, or at least easy to find. And they're so prevalent that they take. I've actually picked up a diamond tip drill bit from Home Depot, and guess how much it cost?
Now you'll get people who argue that those are crappier, lower grade diamonds, so that's why you're able to get it for that cheaper price. But no, okay.
A diamond is a diamond.
See, okay, and see, this is kind of a little bit of a loaded question, and the only reason I say that is because what one person considers to be luxury,
others might consider commodity.
Okay, so Snoop. I'm gonna joyfully throw you under the bus.
Go for it. Knock it out the park.
Your computer is way stronger than you need.
Oh yeah. I have a 32 gigabytes of RAM to work with. I got.
You play a cartoon game a lot of the time. Now, don't get me wrong, Snoop plays other stuff, but I'm just saying that
I play a game for babies all the time.
I get a game that I get people being like, "Aren't you too old or too young to be playing this game?" Is that it? No.
Yeah, but I like it. So
yeah. So and
stuff it.
And the fact of the matter is, find me one person who watches our stuff that wouldn't like a better computer than what they have.
Ooh, I know. Hi, Mikey.
Well, that's a funny story for another day. But anyways.
I know, but still. But right now, hi, Mikey.
Hi, Mikey. No, but he still needs a better computer than what he has. But and like I said, I mean, that's another scenario for another conversation.
Yeah,
he needs a computer that works. So
he needs a non-toaster.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so
he needs to upgrade to the panini press.
But
yeah, there are plenty of people who would look at my computer and be like, "Why did you spend so much money on that? What is the point of having something so big and it could do so much?" You're not when you're only using it for such a tiny thing. That's
well, I mean, you do more than Minecraft, but I mean, but mostly, it's your portal to the internet /
my connection to the real world.
It's a toy. But it's probably used. You don't do work on your computer much, right?
Right. I can. I have some tools to do so.
But it's a luxury item, which is kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a luxury. The only work I do on this is Minecraft. Streaming, recording and rendering videos, stuff that I do I do pull a check from it. It's not much of one, but I do source this as income.
Yeah.
I file it on my taxes.
Yep.
But it is, for all intents and purposes, a hobby I get paid for.
Yep.
And
so technically you'd be considered an amateur.
An amateur.
Not in the negative sense of it, but
no,
you were not
nowhere near professional.
Yeah, I mean, but no. Just by definition, this is my profession. This is my playing this baby game.
This game for babies.
Is I think there's gonna be a lot of people not real happy about us calling it that. But on the other hand, there's
Come
gonna be a
on,
lot
it's Minecraft. It's a game for babies.
It's Legos with a plot. Okay, so anyways, all right. So now we need to get some power hooked up. So real quick, let's pause from our babbling. All right, so this is the turbine, and the coolest part about this is this middle part spins like a real turbine.
Looks awesome. It looks like the actual steam turbines you would see in like a dam, a hydroelectric dam.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then so basically all this does is it uses steam to spin this
the steel rod.
The steel rod. That's all it does. And this is actually real. You're learning stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And then what it does is this steel rod plugs into this guy. And this guy, the reason this part is copper and these ones are just black or whatever, is this has copper coil in it.
Yep, it's a big old electromagnet, and the steel spins, which, here's the physics talk for you. The steel inside the electromagnet spins, which generates a magnetic current, magnetic charge.
Into
and
the copper that's
ends
around
up
it.
turning into an electric charge to the electromagnet itself.
Yes.
And so, because of the magnetic force, all the friction, the rotation, and everything, translates into power.
Yes.
So
all right, so
water
we have
and steam to make power.
We have a couple of unused right now, because I'm going to move some of this stuff later. We got a couple MV capacitors, which this can hook up to.
Yeah. I was thinking of making a couple of HV ones real fast, just to.
Okay. Well, I just want to.
Down
I want to make sure that we show them like how quickly this thing goes up. So.
Yeah.
I'll stick a couple of these on here just for funsies, because we can actually have up to 6. Now you can hook directly to. This has 6 electrical outputs. 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and you can hook up. Just straight cords. You can have them run to different parts. Mm-hmm. However you want to do it, right?
Right.
All right.
So I'm going to get
this guy here.
Oh.
Actually, I can just do it this way.
We need HV connectors and relays. Okay, so we need aluminum.
Well, the funny part is you can go MV off of an MV thing.
An HV thing, yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, so back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, well, let's put them back.
Now, I don't know. I don't think anybody who's watching Snoop's videos is going to fault him for the computer he wants, because I get a funny feeling that a lot of people who watch this stuff, okay, people aren't watching us play Minecraft if they're not at least remotely tech savvy, right? So we're kind of talking about. But I will say, and I think this is all personal per person, which is literally the definition of personal. Shut up. Anyways, there's a lot of time I will see this. I'm not a car guy at all. Okay. I'm not generally, I mean, if I see like a cool looking car, especially like an old, like restored car, or, some weird fancy car that, looks like a spaceship or something, I'm like, oh, that's neat, But for the most part, I'm not a car guy. I drive a 2005 Chevy Cobalt with 156,000 miles on it. My left tire makes a weird sound all the time, but it hasn't fallen off yet, so I'm convinced it'll just fix itself. Okay? I am not at all a car guy whatsoever. So I have to admit, when people put a ton of money into a car, rims that cost hundreds of dollars, all these, kits to low profile kits and cutting the springs. And I didn't say I didn't have knowledge about them. I'm just not into it. And all that stuff, putting, a PlayStation 4 with a drop-down TV in their car. First of all, whoever's car it is never rides in the back seat.
Yeah.
So they never get to play that PlayStation 4. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have friends who live near me that I care about enough to give them a PS4 to play with while we go to McDonald's. Okay? So I either need to get a better car or better friends. One of those two. I don't know. Anyways, so, and my kids have played enough video games at home. They're fine. So, I don't get that. But at the same time, I get Snoop's computer. Like, to me, I'm like, oh, well, that's fine. That makes sense. And I think it's if you got a car guy who's not into computers, they may think what you spent on it, Snoop, is dumb. Oh, I'm gonna show you a trick. I'm gonna show you a cool trick. Watch. Pick one of these up and put it. Where are you gonna put it? Right here.
I was actually gonna set them right outside here and put the MV on top of it.
But watch this. Watch. Put one right here. Okay. So if you look at it, it says facing side, no connection, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and face this side. It says facing side, no connection, right?
Yeah.
Now hit shift.
Oh.
It says opposite side. Now holding shift, hit it with a hammer or a torch, whichever.
Input.
Opposite side input.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
I did not know that.
I'm going to throw open my mouth as I explain this to you, but I learned that from watching Bentley. Anyways. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and you can do it on...
Because normally you have to... I've always done it like, you put it down then you have to go to the side that you want to do it, and then hit it, and then go back and pick it up again and move it again. Yeah.
Now, here's the cool part. You can do it from the top as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can, if you have one of these set somewhere where you want to set the bottom
to output
or input or whatever you want it to be, you can do that. So, all right. So we have 0 IF, in essence, RF.
0 power.
Zero power in this bad guy. So let's go ahead and click it on.
Okay, I'm going to count to 5.
That seems like a long count, but okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
oh, okay.
4, 5.
Okay, I thought you meant you were going to turn it on after you counted to 5. All right, so we currently have
about 1 million.
Yeah.
A little over 1 million.
Are these dumping into the bottoms?
Yeah, we have a little over 1 million. So 5 seconds to generate a little over 1 million.
Quite a bit over 1 million. This is going to hit about 700. We're at 770. We're at 800,000 RF.
829.4 on both sides.
So yeah.
1.6 million RF for 5 seconds of this thing.
For 5 seconds. This thing didn't even spin up all the way. No, what I thought you were saying is you were going to do a countdown to 5 and then turn the switch. That's why I was like,
oh, no.
Seems like a really long countdown to turn the switch. So
there we go. Now we have full batteries.
1.3. Yeah, the bottom ones are. The top ones are going to get there.
See, what I was thinking was doing this. Because these things will hold their charge.
Yeah.
So we get the things on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the MV. I'll put the MV on. No. HV on the bottom. And then MV on top. And then we're going to go ahead and turn this off, And these are going to be outside, exterior. We'll go ahead and close these guys up. That's on input. Bottom side is on output. The other I already know. Top is input for the HVs. So they're getting power.
Yep.
And then boop, boop. Put that guy right there. And then a couple of these guys. And just like that.
All right, so I'm going to... Oh, this thing is still running. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, here's the only thing.
So now power is gradually going down from the top here, but it's still filling up the bottom. So power is transferring over. Now, these are MV cables.
Yeah. Out of this, we should probably have HV.
We should.
We could have MV come off of these because I don't think we're running anything that needs HV. So...
Yeah.
But yeah, this basically takes up this whole area here.
But we got a power plant.
Yeah.
And let's check out, I'm just curious, let's go check out the steam and see how much steam we currently have.
Yeah. Now the steam,
it is nighttime.
The steam tank was full. And the
tower was full.
The tower was full. When we started this. Now that thing's still running down there.
Yep.
Okay.
The tower is empty.
Okay, but it's also nighttime, so it's not generating anything.
But steam
this
tank
guy
is still largely full. It is draining about a bucket every 5 seconds.
All right, so let's do this. Time set day. So we're going to turn this back on.
Give it a couple seconds for the tower to tick over and recognize that it's day.
Yeah. I mean, we still might lose, but this isn't a thing that you keep on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this guy, yep, still making water. I mean, it's still
along.
Yep. It is trying to catch up. And like I said, we turn that thing off. This is full in what? A minute or two?
This is slowing down. It's still going down.
No, it's going up.
Oh, wait, no, it's going back up now.
No, we've actually got it going up. So that is now, the reason might be because those things might be full of power.
It's not consuming as much?
Well, I think once it fills them up, I don't know if it really consumes much.
I think it still consumes, but I think it just goes down.
Slower, yeah.
Slower consumption. But there's still, it's like an idle consumption time.
Yeah.
But,
it's still spinning, so.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Anyway, so I think when it comes to, like, over luxury, now, somebody who has,
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess it just, I think the only thing I do with that, there's stuff that I think is dumb. But at the same time, like somebody having like 15 cars. But if that's their thing, that's fine.
Yeah. And if they can really afford 15 cars, then I guess good for them.
Yeah. I think the biggest issue that honestly would have to be looked at is people's jealousy of other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a problem, but nobody really does that because they're the one who are jealous. And then, of course, if there's anybody who's, has all that stuff and then calls out other people being jealous, well, then they're just, a jerk,
Yeah.
Doing that. If it's like, oh, anybody who hates me because I have 15 cars, well, they're just petty and dumb. Your automatic thing is, that guy's a jerk.
Yeah.
But he's kind of not wrong. And I think
it's a little disconcerting sometimes.
Yeah. I think that want of that people have to get stuff is, I think that, like I said, I think that's worse than the actual guy who has everything, is that jealousy of the guy who has everything,
Yeah.
Vanity's a sin, but, so is, my brain just stopped. Sloth, but that's not the one I was going for. I'm kind of slothy. Anyways.
Only a little bit.
Oh, I forgot my 7 deadly sins, which is funny because I'm not religious, so it really doesn't matter to me. But anyways,
greed.
I don't know. Like I said, greed. There you go. Or envy.
Envy.
The one I was thinking of. So,
Pride.
I'd like to have Snoop's computer. I don't want to spend that kind of money.
Yeah,
so,
and it took me a while to get these parts.
Oh, no, I understand. And that's your thing. I decided to go with children. So, You know what? You chose better. You chose better, Snoop.
It comes down. Doesn't that come down to like that one idiom? It's like if you can either have a lot of money or you can have kids.
Yep.
That's your life choices. That's what it boils down to.
But see, Snoop went the smart way. And you know what? Here's another life lesson. Don't rush into having kids. Don't wait till you're 50. That's weird. Okay? All right? When Is
that personal experience there?
Hey, my kids are adults and I'm 40, so you shush. I started at 20. But I don't know. Here's the thing. Snoop will have kids. And all his money will go towards that. But he'll already have the computer. Huh?
And I'll already have that. Yes, I will have that computer.
He's way smarter
Where's
than
all the
me.
clay?
We
out of clay?
Shouldn't be.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's right there. We got lots of it. All right, guys. Well, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're all set. So, guys, I want to thank you all for joining us for this episode of Automaton with myself and Modii 101. If you are new to either of our channels, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, love seeing that kind of thing. As always, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, HostHavoc. If you're looking for quality Minecraft servers and more, go check out HostHavoc in the description down below. Be sure to use the referral link so who has the absolute best fans? Clearly us.
Yep.
And if you guys want to hear some more scintillating topics of our thoughts of things, despite how dumb they are, please be sure. I can't get this. There you go. Okay. Please be sure to leave a comment and let us know, and we will might bring it up. Who knows?
Yep. Sounds good.
So, guys, I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.